Oh my gosh, guys. I just fell off my chair. 23 seconds of perfection. That may well be the greatest 23 seconds of music I've ever heard in my life. Period. I'm just putting that out there. I'm really dumbfounded. I did not expect to be this emotional and this speechless. I've seen so many reactions where people are just, they're getting that visceral reaction that I really just got, and I'm super excited to be on the other end of it and going on this journey with you. Hey there, A-Aron here for my very, very first reaction video. I am so excited. This has been a long time coming, and I know this is the first one you're seeing, so we're going to get right into it. Just a small little housekeeping. Now, more about me is going to happen at the end. I'm not going to bore you with that if you don't know who I am. Most of you, obviously, this is the first one I'm doing. You won't unless you see it in reverse order and so forth. But nevertheless, I'm going to jump right in. And who am I reacting to? I'm reacting to Dimash. Now, I think I'm saying that correct. I've heard the name quite a bit. In fact, that's the reason I'm reacting to Dimash first, is I've held off. I've seen him start to crop up on other reaction channels and just go crazy. And I wanted to, that to be one that was, super popular and exciting and hopefully, life-changing. So most of them were reacted to SOS, and I decided to react to something different. So hopefully don't bash me. Feel free to in the comments, though, if you don't like it. But I'm going to do Sinful Passion first. That seemed to be pretty popular as well. And so I'm just going to get right into it. I have no idea what to expect, so let's get to it.
С хитом А-студио «Грешная любовь». Впервые на новой волне. Прорыв года.
Russian, I think.
Кудайбергенов.
С песней «Грешная».
Yeah, I think so. Did I turn off subtitles? I did. Okay, there we go. Really nice piano entry. Very just like in his stage presence, he's walking forward. A little vocal fry. So sorry guys, I am going to be pausing this. And so I believe that is Russian or something, some Eastern dialect, right? Eastern European dialect. And I speak a tiny bit of Polish. And tylko in Polish is only. So I'm assuming that alone, right? So it was saying alone, like only. So I think it was tolko here is similar to tilko. But notice how he raised his voice. And that's a compositional choice, which I love. But his performance with it, he brings so much more into it. His timbre changes. His voice inflection changes as he sings that, right? Oh, if you know that I need you, and obviously it doesn't necessarily translate perfectly into English, right, in terms of the patterns, but I believe I'm correct in that tolko is alone, so it's at the end, and then he raises it, tolko, right? So I just want to bring that back just a tiny bit. And that drop off, it's so airy, and I love that low vocal. Oh yes, right here. And I'm also noticing his body language here. The fan club. Oh, that's an awesome sign. Oh, that vibrato is beautiful. Oh, it just gives me chills, especially with the way he raises it. So beautiful. So beautiful. Wow, kind of like an operatic. And his stage presence here. Okay. I want to hear that one more time. So give me. And then he raises it up. He steps it up. And the music's building too. So I'm imagining we're to get to some kind of climactical moment in the music. So we're building it up. Yeah, I love that. It's very operatic, just full tone. Burning the bonfire of a sinful passion night. And so it's building. The piano's moving. Oh, it just calms down. Oh my goodness. Wow, that transition was epic. Epic. I thought he was going to keep going, right? And obviously this is partly a compositional choice. And I don't know if he's the composer. I imagine he is, and it's amazing if so. Regardless, it's amazing. But it's building. But his presence as well, just how he holds his posture on it and says, "Wait for it, it's coming." And then he takes it up an octave, I believe, into this just super sweet, just hyper controlled, right? Just precious singing. And that, I don't know a ton about singing, but I know that is incredibly difficult, right? And so let's bring that back a little bit. And look, he's just so fearful with that mic right in the face. Just, and look, his hold. Up an octave. Oh, that vibrato. Oh my goodness. Getting chills. Oh, okay. This is a bit much here. Oh my goodness! Stop it! Okay, so first of all, his performing, like, he is carefully choosing each and every way, inflection and stage presence, and the way he's adding vibrato and taking it away and going high and operatic versus switching tones, and it's unbelievable, his control. And we've already seen a pretty significant range in him to boot, and he seems to have quite a bit of control for all of it. And it's just masterful. I'm so glad. I can't hear that enough. That is incredible amount of control, just unbelievable. And that bass or cello, I didn't hear that before. How did I miss that? That is so pretty. I mean, I can hear it in the background, but the presence of it. And it falls off. And it's like almost like a alliteration, and again, I'm assuming it's Russian, like Vuruki, Fuki, Suki. I don't know exactly what he was saying, but like the lyrics there too. But the emotion is the main reason I stopped this. Pay attention to. He's just like, oh, he's just letting it all in. And then, right when he says, I have been bewitched by you, right in your face. Oh, God! I've been bewitched. I'll drink the potion to the bottom, like I'm picturing Romeo and Juliet. And then he switches. Oh my God. Back from the abyss. And then this, like, almost cry. Like, it's almost a cry. Like, oh, like I've been, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wow. He's like, oh my gosh. Okay, so I know this is continuing to build, and I don't even know where he's going to take it. I'm already beyond myself at this point. I mean, really beyond myself. That said, I've got to go back and from the beginning and listen to it uninterrupted to continue with this, because it's just it's epic, right? So let me go ahead and do that. Sorry for keep stopping, but I know you want to see me experience it for real, and I want to do that too. So let's go ahead and do that. Where is it? Right here, maybe?
Долгим огнем пылать в Англии ненастье. Дай мне ночью и днем сгорать в костре грешной страсти. Ночь сомкнула ресницы, и вокруг тишина. Забыты звуки, руки, лица. Мне нужна только ты одна. Околдован тобою, выпью зелье до дна. И ты вернешь меня из бездны в этот мир. Только ты одна. Долгим огнем пылать в Англии ненастье. Дай мне ночью и днем сгорать в костре грешной страсти.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, guys. I just fell off my chair. Holy cow. Oh my goodness, this is transformational. Like, I'm so emotional. I basically have tears to my eyes, and it's been years, maybe 4 or 5 years, I think, since my brother died, the last time I've been this emotional. Wow. What he just did is not on this planet. It's not on this earth. I fell off my freaking chair. How high is that? That's high for a soprano. And he's got a vibrato throughout all of it. What? It's like a yodel almost, like oh, but really. Yeah. What? Oh my God! How long was that? That control was. What just happened? And this just stage presence. Okay, I gotta time that. That was. Hold on. This. Are you freaking kidding me? Okay, so that's the note. Oh, and his spy, he's grooving! 23 seconds! And then he just throws a little, yeah, at the end, little one, and just like, you know, whatever. And then just completely freezes. I don't even know what to say after this. Like, I love they're giving him the roses. I wasn't prepared to be completely speechless. I mean, I've seen it with others. I've seen reaction videos where that's the case. Okay, I just had somebody at my door, so I guess that's the learning lesson of this. There can be distractions. But look, I'm really dumbfounded. I did not expect to be this emotional and this speechless. I've seen so many reactions where people are just, you know, they're getting that visceral reaction that I really just got, and I'm super excited to be on the other end of it and going on this journey with you. I'm definitely looking forward to it, and I appreciate any feedback, comments you give me. And so first things first, actually, let me pack a little bit more of this. Sorry, I got a little distracted. I'm new at this, so I'll get better.
Вергенов, аплодисменты!
Let's finish this up. So I don't know if there's anything else here.
Пайғали аға, сізге
Oh,
үлкен
he's
рахмет
talking.
за то, что вдохновляете нашу молодежь и за то, что воспитываете правильное музыкальное направление. Счастья вам! Приезжайте в Казахстан, мы вас любим очень!
So he's providing
Димаш
inspiration.
Вергенов.
That it? So he's providing some inspiration, which is great when you have that platform and that stage. Then he says, come to Kazakhstan. So I'm guessing that's the next concert on his tour or something. For his, loyal fans, you saw all the signs up there and everything. So maybe that's the case. I'm not quite sure. But in any case, this was a journey. This was a roller coaster. And before I kind of tell you more about myself and then also kind of summarize everything, I want to say, please do the normal things, but there's specific rationale here. So one, like the video and comment that you liked it. I want to see that because I need to, know that you guys are seeing value out of this and that it's worth putting in the additional time and investment, and that you appreciate it, that you see value in it. Secondly, in your comment, please let me know what you liked or didn't like most about this video. And then, kind of standard, what do you suggest that I react to next? I kind of chose this on my own. Clearly, there's more Dimash I want to do, but outside of that, right? Okay, and so that said, let me kind of summarize what I don't even want to say witnessed, how I just transformed. Right? I mean, first and foremost, I said this multiple times, but I cannot get over the stage presence. Just his commitment to every last nuance. At one point, he was raising his hands. He was doing this type of stuff. He was playing with his body. That's number one that stood out for me. Two, while subtle and subdued, I want to say the band was awesome, right? That background music, I don't know if it was a low cello or a bass, but when that string came in, the opening of the piano, just right there with them, they were communicating with one another. So yeah, I mean, there was even a triangle player in there. But in general, I think the band was fantastic. They were right there with him. And then, the third thing is his emotional delivery, right? How he raised his amplitude, how he changed his dynamic, his timbre, like the sound of his voice, the type of voice he used. I don't know, 100 different vocal techniques he used throughout. I mean, everything you can imagine. He had fall offs, he had the breathy one, he had this operatic sound, he used vocal fries. That glissando, that slide, was perhaps one of the most seamless slides I've ever seen. I mean, even a trombone strives to get that kind of, and he did that so amazingly. And that breath support for 23 seconds, he held that. And he wasn't just holding a note while he was doing it. He was spot on pitch with all these crazy runs. And while he did that, he was grooving with it. Oh yeah. Right? Like it was just out of this world, another planet. Right? And then a very important piece that, I think is maybe not discussed much is the way that he delivered it from start to finish, right? The fact that it started off super subdued, super subtle, right? Like, trying to remember what the first lyrics were. Let's just go back, right? Like,
Грешный.
right? This really soft, airy sound that clearly he's capable of many, many things, but that was a choice. That was a selection. And he just right with the little piano, right? And then he chose to do these fall offs to create this continuity into the next phrase, balancing these phrases, right? And he broke it up a little bit with some of these vocal fries, like, and again, that stage presence, look at him just walking out. Gagish. Sorry, I can't. I'm not a vocalist, so I can't really do it well. But you know, and again, look how in the camera work too. I didn't comment on that, but look at the camera work. Got him nice and center focused and just right there in your face. Another vocal fry, right? And so he goes into that, and then he adds a. Well, he does that. So rather than just replay it all, right? He does this really soft time, time, and then he does it with like an operatic sound, time, time, right? And he does it and builds up, and I really thought he was going to keep building at that point, and then it just calms down, and he takes it up an octave, but also very quiet and airy again. So just the choice of that, just right, but just I can't even. I don't. Pretty sure if I tried 100 times, I probably couldn't do it in the way that he delivered it. Right, just that control. That's so ridiculously and spot on the tone. He didn't lose a beat for pitch. A beat for pitch. He didn't lose any pitch. Right, he was spot on. And then he introduced this just with the lyrics, right? There was like your potion or something like that. What was it? So obviously it's a love song, right? Sinful Passion, night and day. Sorry, I thought it was closer than it was. Here it is, right here. I have been bewitched by you. So all along, we see these different varieties of song and tone. But when the lyrics go, I have been bewitched by you, it's like, boom, right in your face. Right? Just watch this. And then he just talks about drinking the potions like to death or something to that effect. Isn't that vibrato? Oh, right. And then from there, he switches to a completely emotional, and this is what started to get me emotionally invested in his delivery. I mean, he is literally crying with his singing. He's like, "Twinkle," like it's unbelievable. Look at that.
И ты вернешь меня из бездны в этот мир. Только ты одна.
And he just throws in a little. I can listen to that 1,000 times, and I think I will. But then he just built up, die me, and then he just does it. I think the same way, where he does two kind of soft ones and then two hard, like more like operatic style. And then he just goes to frickin' town, right? He takes it up like 72 octaves into complete, soprano range with these beautiful, just I'm not even gonna pretend I can do it, but just like a consistent. Like, did he even lose a beat with this? I mean, it's like a vibrato throughout. Like that's not even in like a vocal range of a male typically. And then he hits this glorious high note that I don't know what note it is, but I gotta imagine it's high for a soprano. So that's not I even talk about really, but this guy's range, holy crap, right? And then from there he goes into this like I don't know if it would be like Middle Eastern or what kind of like yodel like and the band changes too. I don't think I really paid much attention to the band at that point, but like the actual modality of the music changes. Right here. Unbelievable. So the band is really just sustaining chords in the background, and he's just dancing around it in completely different modality. I feel like this guy's perfect pitch. That was not only difficult technique, but just the actual ability to get those microtones or whatever is going on there. Because I'm not sure I comprehended it. And then that little fall off, and he does it with the hand too, right? And then he just blasts you right in the face, like right in your face, up to this just soaring 23 seconds of perfection. That may well be the greatest 23 seconds of music I've ever heard in my life. Period. I'm just putting that out there. I cannot think of another span of 20, 30 seconds that was more masterfully done, performed, executed, just absolute insanity. Like that is not for a human to do. And so he just took us from this, all the way up with absolute perfection. That slide again, that slide. And he's hand sitting. And at the top, it hit so hard. And then I missed it before. I was so glued to him, but then there's the chorus in the background. Like they're singing well. Um, God, what an incredible piece of art. I mean, just incredible. Um, and then he, as if that isn't enough, then he just throws in the little run at the end, and then just freeze the presence, just to solidify that I am Dimash, right? And then you see the fans instantly running up, giving him flowers, like, "Dude, we love you." Um, this is absolutely transformational. I don't know how else to say it, guys. Like I'm just beyond mesmerized, blown away. Like, and so let's talk a little bit about why I'm doing this. And so one, I really have watched a lot of reaction videos. I mean, over time, and just kind of always said to myself, maybe I'll do them at some point myself. But the main reason is I really enjoy teaching people, right? I've got this course, and I'll share more about that another time. I don't think I even want to talk about it here. I mean, maybe I'll post a link, but it doesn't even make sense. And so I thought I could, do this and then promote the course as at the process, as part of the process. But I love helping people and teaching people, and to me, I also love music. I love this concept of reaction. I love doing it myself, watching them. And I thought it would just be a fun journey, right? But what I didn't realize is how much it would impact me emotionally and how much of a transformation it would go through. I just thought it would be a fun thing. And part of the reason I got so emotional is twofold. One is just Dimash. Like, this guy is a whole nother world and a whole nother planet. Just get out of here. Right? Really? Are you kidding me? And secondly, I realized in those moments when I freaking fell off my chair that, oh my gosh, I can do this. Like, I can actually do this and enjoy doing it, right? Like, have a great time just changing my own life and perhaps others around me as well at the same time, like transformational, right? So again, thank you in advance. I hope that you enjoyed this. I know it's a super long one for the first one, but you can understand why. And please do like it, subscribe. If you want to see more coming back to you in the near future, get those notifications going and see them. But comment that you did like it in there, and also comment. Again, what did you like or not like about